You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, like man to man, like I have men around me, but nobody that I can just like talk about my emotions or my feelings. You see what I'm saying? So I just learned to deal with that internally. However, I realized that, I was just internally talking to God the whole time. As I got older and spiritually mature, I'm like, oh, shoot, I've been talking to God this whole time. I ain't even know it, you know? But
Mhm.
it just come with the territory of growth. You know what I'm saying? So I would say I'm pretty good though, to answer your question.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
How do you feel on Wednesdays? You know how some people they look at Wednesday like like, oh, it's
Hey, you know
hump
what?
day.
Hold on, because you went right into it, Jess. You went right
Okay.
into it, man. You went right into it, and it was getting so good. I already just started recording. I don't even know if y'all saw it or y'all was paying attention,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I already started recording because I was like, nah, those are jewels. That's information that needs to be documented. But let me go ahead and give the proper introduction. What's up? Welcome. Hey, now we in this thing. GWP. Good. Guess what? Podcast. To all the listeners, all the viewers, all the watchers, local in Mesa AZ and worldwide. You will start seeing this triangular pyramid of souls of men coming together on Thursdays. Why we pick Thursdays, I'm gonna let my man Woodgrain talk about that, as well as what you see your boy Monday born mentality. I got one on today too. Big Purple Yurple is my day. I know that. Thursday is my day. I know that because of wood grain. I know that. What
Let's
Thursday
go.
is an expansive mode for me. I know that. And guess what I've been doing all day today?
What's
Expanding like whoa, boss. I don't even know why. I don't even know what it was or when it came, but I hit a mode today after my workouts, which Arthur Big Cat, I know you can relate to that, what the gym does to you and getting that stress off of you. But I went in there, boss, and I came out with a laser focus. A laser
mm,
focus. So much so that I had to reach out to y'all and be like, hey, regardless of where we're at, I know we all across the valleys, all in different cities, whatever. That makes it more powerful. But we can still come together as black men. Let me be specific, because
right.
the narrative already is we don't know how to communicate, we don't know how to talk externally. So definitely we don't know how to talk to one another. But it couldn't be further from the truth. So
Right.
we want to continue to give the example that so many other platforms of black men are giving that example as well, that we can communicate. We do talk about life persistent things that matter, and we want to be progressive in everything that we do. I have a tendency to be long-winded. Let me be very clear. And
Hey,
this
me
ain't the
too,
y'all.
man. Me too.
This ain't the y'all because y'all already know it. This ain't the y'all because y'all already know it. But I'm talking about to everybody that's watching. Trust and believe. Yes, you gonna get to the point. He's like, can he shut up and let the others talk? I may not, but we gonna get to that point. You know what I'm talking about.
Right.
So proper introduction. Here I go. I ain't even gonna say to my left, to my right, and below me because I don't even know what the directions is and which they looking. I don't want to sound stupid. So who we got on the panel today is one, my brother from another mother, but dates back to childhood. My dog, Arthur Big Cat Jones. We'll get to the Big Cat later. But Big Cat Jones, my dog is with me. And then I got Mr. Woodgrave, Mr. Justin, man, my Monday born mentality. And I'm definitely going to give him an opportunity to speak on Monday born mentality. And Mr. Justin, you can go ahead and kick off your introduction and give your background, big dog.
Yeah, so what's up, man? It's your boy Justin Woodgrain, Mr. 13th Sign, representing Monday Born Mentality. What we do at Monday Born Mentality is we harness the power of the day of the week that you arrived, okay? And one of the reasons why I believe that's so significant is because astrology in itself changes, okay? Some people look at it from a tropical perspective, some people look at it from Vedic, other people look at it from true sky, right? And if we're going to talk about astrology, we want to be as closely aligned with the sky as possible. But when I started getting into astrology like that, and I noticed that there were so many differences, I said, man, well, let me just focus on the day of the week that I arrived. And because I already resonated with Monday, I was like, okay, cool. Let me keep it going. So Thursday, the fact that we're talking about Thursday today, Thursday represented by Jupiter, big expansion, big expansion energy, man. And I was originally supposed to be born on a Thursday, okay?
Okay.
Originally, right?
Oh,
That was what it was supposed to be, man. I was supposed to originally be born 11/27, but that would have kind of put me outside of the whole 13th sign. I would have been a tropical Sag, but I would have been a true sky Scorpio if I would have been born in. So I didn't come out until December 8th. You know what I'm saying? So
Dang.
I ended up being on a Monday, but I came out on a Monday right during Monday night football. So I had my little attachment to football. Look at that, man. Look, between the two of us, we still got attachments because of the days, right? Thursday
man,
night football, Monday night
I
football,
like
you
that.
know what I'm
I
saying?
like that. And
So Titan energy. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Big
I
Titan
like thank you
energy.
for sliding that in there. Back in the heyday, I had to knock somebody out. Yes, yes, yes. On the field, of course, it was legal. It was legal. But yeah, we had to be on there on Monday nights and Thursday nights. I appreciate you, Justin. Go ahead, Big Cat. Go ahead, Arthur.
Hey, Arthur Jones representing GA all day. You know what I mean? Oh man. Shoot. I would like to say I'm a man of truth.
Okay.
I like to expand and be open to hear other people's perspectives and opinions of how they view life, right? And so, for example, Warford, did I did I make my introduction? Because I'm just going right
Yeah.
into it.
You,
Okay.
you introduce yourself. Yeah, go
Okay,
ahead.
cool, cool, cool.
Go
All
ahead,
right,
Pat.
bet. So yeah, so I'm like this Warford. I remember Warford saying, "See, Arthur, your religion. You come with that religion stuff." And I'm like, I got real mad at him, man. I got pissed off. I'm like, nigga, go on with that. I ain't religious, nigga. What the hell you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because and I speak on that because I was brought up in church. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And being brought up in the Bible Belt era, nobody could never explain to me like why I had to go to church and what's this Jesus and all this stuff about. And so it's like, damn, like so I had to seek for myself. So with you talking about, the energy and all this stuff, I am curious a lot about, to learn, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to astrology and all that stuff. Because I was just having a conversation with baby girl the other day about the Bible, because you got Adam and Eve and you got a serpent. Well, to me, I see it as negative and positive in the mind. You see what I'm saying? And it's where we all as human beings have negative and positive, or masculine and feminine, or however you want to put it. It's all in this body, but and yet we have this thing called the mind. And to me, it's like the mind was created as a superpower that it can be used for bad or good, or however. You see what I'm saying? So with astrology and all this stuff, it's just like, I learned a lot about like the Bible, in a sense where, oh, this Bible is only I'm actually reading about myself. You see what I'm saying? This whole, concept of Adam and Eve and Jesus and all this stuff, it's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? It's this energy. At the end of the day, we're all energy. And I feel like the Bible was created to me to help our human brains comprehend the energy
Okay.
and you know what I'm saying, and the way of how energy, because you can't see it. Sometimes you can see it when lightning strike. You know what I'm saying? You sometimes you can feel it when you stick your finger on a socket or something. But then it's like, I feel like, over the years, people was able to take that concept and turn it into stories, because that's the way we learn, through stories, right? You know what I
Yes.
mean? So, um, but nah, man, I'm excited about this, bro. Like for real, for real. So, yeah, yeah,
Good, good, good. I sprung it on both of y'all. Me and Wood Grain, me and Just, we talked about it a little bit last week. We was just, we was hitting it with man, how we create a Iron Sharpens Iron series and things of that nature. And then both of us being of a poetic nature, and we got a little bit of pen game. Justice pen game is way more serious than mine. He got albums and singles and shit out.
Oh
But
wow.
yeah, I'll let him talk about that. But I'm on the poet side, and we came up with brother to brother.
Yeah,
Brother to
brother to
brother,
brother.
what does it look like? And you talk about energy. Let's go into it right now. Brother to brother, fellas, how do we harness our energy so that we can be more progressive as individuals and upbuild our community? What does that look like? What are those steps? And I know that is a long-winded response, requires a long-winded response. So we probably not even going to cover everything now or today, but that's the purpose of this series. Plus, I already know our viewers, our listeners, they got shit to do. So we not gonna keep all their time, but we gonna give them some gems, right? We definitely gonna give them some jewels. So I'll leave the floor open to whoever wants to go to it, man. How do we harness? How do we control our minds? How do we harness that energy that you speak of, Arthur? That astrologically, Justin, that we know exists and we know helps us to stay in line and keeps us progressive. What are some tools? What are some things that we could potentially discuss and or may even have already available to us in which we can harness this energy?
Well, I think we got to learn how to be more intentional in our movements and our actions. We live in a society now where it seems like everything is like me, 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 me. We want to be seen, we want to be heard, we want to be felt. It's all about pay attention to what I have going on. About the boldest thing you're gonna see about me is probably the fact that I represent the chakra colors, right? Every time you see me, you're gonna see me in something vibrationally that has a representation of the chakra colors, right? Because
Correct.
that's energy for me. That's energy. That's me harnessing the power, and that's me having on my armor of God. So to tie in what Arthur was saying, I grew up in the church as well. I grew up in the church. I moved from California all the way to Atlanta, to Georgia in the mid 90s, because I was getting in some trouble in California. And I came out there and we came out with the same mindset. But there were certain themes within church that I'm going through real stuff in real life. And I'm like, these religious themes are not helping me master what's going on in my physical world. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go
Correct.
within, and I went through a lot
Hmm.
of challenges and experiences that I feel like I know I had to go through them because I signed up for it, in a
Hmm.
sense. You know what I'm saying? But I could have alleviated some of these issues, but it all got me to this point right here. So I'm not one of those guys that focus on, oh, I wish this didn't happen, or I wish this could have did this like that. So when you talk about harnessing the power, you have to be intentional. You have to be extremely intentional. You have to know what you're trying to get through each day. And one of those ways to do that is harnessing the power. If no other day of the week, the day of the week that you originally arrived out here, harnessing the power of that day. Once you get that day all the way under wraps, like you get that one play, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we're
Yeah,
gonna run this one play. We're gonna run this play down their throat until they can't take it no more. You know what
hey,
I'm
take
saying?
it
You
no
born on
more.
a you born on a
Hey,
Wednesday?
it was 32 blasts for us. Wasn't that it, Arthur? Wasn't that your call? 32
Yeah.
blasts. Don't ask how I know. I just had to block for his ass. But it was 32 blasts. It was when we knew that it's like they ain't gonna stop it. He too big. It's like it don't make sense. So yeah, that's what we read. But yeah, it's like running the play, big dog. It's definitely like running the play, and being intentional looks several different ways for individuals, right? We got different techniques of how to be intentional. For me personally, it's writing stuff down, right? I know that whatever I write down, even whether it's for the day, at the end of the day, it's a visual confirmation for me that I am one being progressive, being intentional in what I'm trying to attract, as well as either correct or complete, right? So that's it for me. What about you, Arthur?
Man, so just going back to how we harness, right? So it's like here we are, three men, and Derek, you got a superpower. Jesse, you have a superpower. I got a superpower. So it's like I like to think about the X-Men crew, right? Well, and learning how to read the room. So I read Justin to see what type of energy he on, what type vibe he on. I read Derek to see what type vibe he on. And instead of me trying to be all, well, macho and egotistic, it's just like, nah, like, okay, Derek, you running now? All right. How can I bring some substance into helping this business and vision that you have already in place, how can I add to you? Not subtract, but add. So I think about it as far as like harnessing the powers is just seeing the strong points. You know what I'm saying? That each individual have and just going from there. Where I couldn't stand it, y'all. I felt like that's why I had to get out of Georgia because bro, I looked for mentors. I was begging people to mentor me. I was asking people to help me, men, black men, and they will size me up. And they always, and I'm just like,
Well,
man, I'm
you
coming
was
for
in the
help.
A. You was
Huh?
in the A. You was in the A. So they would size you up for different reasons. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
You was you.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
knows what I'm saying. You wasn't there. They may have been looking like,
But
like
but I just felt like people was intimidated. You know what I'm saying? Men was
That too.
intimidated. It's like,
Yeah.
man,
that
like,
too.
come on, man. I'm just coming. I just want to help us because I'm tired of reading. Like, I don't read our history. You see what I'm saying? I see what we done been through as a black culture. All right, that shit can change now. You know what I'm saying? As soon as we be intentional, like Warford, you say you write stuff down. I wake up when if my eyes open and I can breathe and I can move, I'm intentional. From that point on, everything I do is intentional and is going towards positivity and a higher, what I'm saying, purpose. You see what I'm saying? So that's just how that's just how I operate. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody come around me and if I come around some people and they're not on that, it's just like, okay, I'm just gonna stay grounded, 10 toes down, and what I stand on, and either 9 times out of 10, they're gonna bounce away, or you know what I'm saying, they're gonna join. But I'm not finna get on their level. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't know if I can know I can go in this what happened the other day. You know what I'm
No,
saying? Okay.
no,
All right, so say less. So it's like, if I see my man is in distress, it's like on the team. You know what I'm saying? Like if my man is in distress, like I'm finna, bro, what's going on? What like I'm with you, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if it's a situation where it's like I'm finna analyze and see like the Terminator. All right, is this finna mess with us money wise, you know what I'm saying? If it put us in a jail or anything like that. If it goes if any of those check off, oh no, abort the mission. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not where we came here for. This is not what. Nah, this is not how wealthy minded, business minded men move. You know what I'm saying? Like
thanks.
we ain't got time for this. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get to the money or we trying to
You
get to this legacy.
you're gonna have to make me catch everybody who's watching and listening, and then just over here, like I know they talk about something, but I just so let me give you real quick background, just and then we're gonna get into setting expectation for the rest
All
of the
right.
show. But this is I'm not gonna give the specifics or the content. I'm just gonna give the example. All right. You know how you ever been watching a basketball game or a football game and a team is getting their ass beat,
Yeah.
right? They just getting their ass beat, right?
Yeah.
And then the ref make like a call, which is probably a legit call. But the coach of the team who was getting the ass beat, he just do something crazy, or the not the main star player, but the secondary star player just do something real outlandish, like get kicked out the game or step in the ref's face and threaten to beat their ass or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
not really gonna beat his ass. He just trying to get his team going. Like, hey, this
Yeah.
like y'all see what type of energy we on now, what we facing. Let's match it, right?
Pump it up. Yeah. Yeah. Let's
Okay,
pump it
okay.
up.
Let's just say it was one of them type situations in the professional world. That's it. That's it. So occasionally I bring that athletic situation and mentality, to the corporate America, and they just not ready for it sometimes. But I'm okay with that. They going
It's an
they
adjustment.
gonna
Yeah.
it's an
They'll be able
adjustment.
to adjust.
I'm
Yeah.
adjusted. I'm gonna give them time to adjust, but I'm adjusted.
But the issue is we don't have that space though. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We don't have no room and no
Right.
kind of we
Yeah.
just
No
we
room
on
for
a tight
error.
leash. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
Thanks,
got you.
thanks,
I got you.
thanks,
I got you.
thanks. Hey, boss. And really, I'm talking to the whole group here. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself, man. And I know y'all gonna be shocked to realize, and probably don't even realize, but we already 20 minutes in.
Straight
Mm.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah. Free flowing
yeah,
conversation
yeah,
works,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Free
free
flowing
flowing
conversation works
conversation.
works all day. But in saying that, I know these listeners, not even our peers that are going to chime in and give us comments and feedback on some things and perspectives in which they either like to hear about or want us to speak on or whatever. They even might got something to say. If they do, guess what? Podcast at gmail.com, Azia Wellness Services at gmail.com. I'll post all that stuff. IG is Guess What Podcast Official. YouTube is what? Guess What Podcast TV. I am Rick. Although my brother been calling me my government name, and now everybody know that they're gonna be able to find me and find where I live. So thank you for that, Arthur Jones, 73295 Halliburton Avenue. I just my God damn. But no, in saying that, man, I'm thoroughly looking forward to next week when we rejoin. Can I give us some homework?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All right, cool business, cool business. I'm gonna give us some homework, and then I'm gonna let you guys give y'all's final thoughts. Y'all have 5 minutes apiece. But the homework from me for us as a group. Uh, Next week, let's come back and share three tools that we use as individuals to help us get through our week, to get through those stressors, to get through that red zone, right? Because we know we're gonna hit it. Just be mindful and write down, hey, what did you utilize to get you through that red zone? I had a red zone in which Arthur was referring to a couple of days ago. Uh, I know how I got through it. As a matter of fact, this example of this is in conversation is how I decompress and relate. What is that? Relax, relate, release, right? Uh,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's the homework for me. Uh, yeah, that's the homework for me. And in saying that,
Okay.
man, I'll let y'all give y'all's closing, and yeah, we'll holler at it. So I'm done. Mic drop.
oh, okay then. So yeah, again, I'm Justin Wood Grain, Monday Born Mentality. You guys will be able to check me out. I'll be performing at our event, the comedy showcase coming up October 24th. Make sure you guys
Yeah,
come
yeah.
into the
8 days,
building, man.
8 days, Mesa, Arizona. Appreciate that, Jess.
Yes,
8 days.
yes.
My boy,
Hey,
my boy T Love is coming from the ATL Comedy
Hey.
Showcase. It's gonna be a nice little thing. It's gonna
it's
be a
gonna
nice
be
little thing.
it's gonna be a
Boss, we
vibe.
got
It's gonna
Plus,
definitely
we
be a
got
vibe.
we got you performing. We got Money performing.
Money,
Uh,
yep.
yeah, we got Money performing. We even already got an after party in place, and the after party got performances. I'm like, what are we doing? He said, yeah, we just gonna be here all night. Monty said, hey, I'm bringing a sleeping bag. I was like, hell no, and I
That's
know
what's
he's
up.
serious.
For
That's
real.
what's
I
up.
know
You
he's
already
serious.
know.
I
You
know he's
already
serious.
know,
So,
man.
I'm definitely looking for that. I'm sorry I had to interject, but great point there, Jess. I appreciate you, big dog.
Oh nah,
Yeah.
you good, you good. So y'all can check me out on all streaming platforms. Monday Born Mentality, YouTube, Instagram. You can check us out on. I think we on TikTok as well. You can also check me out Wood Grain on IG. That's Wood Grain spelled all the way out with the dots in between. Stands for when our oppressors don't give respect. Action is necessary. Okay. I got music on all streaming platforms. Mr. 13th Sign, the Zodi activist. I just came to bring a little Zodi activism to astrology. I blend astrology and theology. As you get to know me, you'll understand how I do that. You got certain things like the chakra chart and the armor of God, how they kind of like go together, and the fact that we've been spending so much time being separate that
Player.
the division is how they've been able to conquer us, and we need to start unifying each other. Like let the scales remove from your eyes, like how Saul had to do on the road to Damascus. Them scales had to come down. I got a ninth house Capricorn, so I came from rigid systems. uh ninth house Capricorn in my South Node. Okay, so I come from rigid systems and structured beliefs with dogma and stuff, and I've come to integrate that in a different capacity now with my third house Cancer. So I'm real intentional with the way I communicate with people about these new concepts. They're not new concepts, but these concepts that they've been hitting. You know, they've been hitting. I'm thankful.
Reintroduce him, big dog.
Yeah, I'm thankful for my brother, my Thursday born brother, giving me an opportunity. You got Monday, Thursday, and Wednesday in the house, baby. Let's
That's
get
what's
it, man.
up.
We
What's up?
finna make
That's what's
something.
up. I look
Make
forward
something
to
shake,
it.
man.
That's what's up. Big dog, big cat. What you got? What you got, big cat?
Hey, Arthur Jones, aka the chosen one, the aka God first, the aka nah, stop. Nah, man. Yeah, so I don't have any platforms right now. I was told to just get off for a minute, you know what I'm saying, and center myself. So I'm pretty sure I'll be back on soon, but just right now it's just me. And so yeah, because I
Y'all
realize,
hit up my inbox talking about how I get in touch with Big Cat and why y'all call him Big Cat. Do not email me no shit like that. I'm not gonna respond.
all right. And so yeah, man, I just wanted, how powerful, like going back just real quick, we have a mouthpiece, bro, that, we can either speak life or death. And right now, I feel like we're in an era where we have to really be mindful that, you know, what come out of our mouth, man, if we're not like intentional and purposeful with what we're delivering, you know what I'm saying? Like we can really hurt somebody, man. So I'm I just want to just share that because it's like when we present ourselves in this manner, you know, um I'm aware that I have a power and a gift that is not mine, you know what I'm saying? But and yet I'm the vessel that's being used. So I'm allowing my ego. I ain't allowing nothing. I'm just here.
Out
You see
the
what I'm saying?
window. Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So,
Yeah.
You
um,
use all the right words, big dog.
you know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, man. Like, I'm really honored and grateful to be on this platform with two amazing brothers, and hopefully we can continue to grow and make some magic, bro. Yeah.
We definitely will, man. I look forward to that. I look forward to next week. I'm glad we all had the opportunities to give our platforms. Arthur, I was just playing. I'm going to respond. I know they're going to reach out, and I'm gonna
Nah,
tell them.
bro.
I'm gonna give them your address and your
Boy,
phone number. Hey,
hey now, podcast. Hey now, podcast. Come represent, show up, show out. You know what I'm saying? Support my boy. Hey now,
let's
podcast.
let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get this out the way. Uh, what we say, October 24th, 7 p.m. The Comedy Showcase. We also have a boardroom to bedroom brunch series here on the 26th for the ladies, hosted by Alluring Interventions, a sexual wellness company. We got my man T Love from Atlanta coming in, a comedian T Love coming in next week. He's going to be here for all those events. We got a plethora of other things coming up in 2026. I was just meeting with my guy Obi West yesterday. He actually came down here to check out the spot as well as discuss some other things. I'm really excited for 2026. I'm definitely excited for this Brother to Brother series, Iron Sharpens Iron. This is definitely. I want to keep this on the Thursdays, guys. I really do. I want, especially if Thursdays, not if, since Thursdays is the expansive day. I want us always to be in an expansive mode, right? In saying that, man, we gonna sign off. I am gonna do it just like I have to do all my other shows, although I ain't got my board on or my board with me or attached. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it up like we there. Y'all see it right there for yourselves. And
Nice, nice.
and whenever y'all want to come visit us, y'all can just hit me up. Again, that is guess what? Podcast at gmail.com. and Azia Wellness Services at gmail.com. I'll respond to both of those. And we Audi 5000. We gone.
All
Hey,
right.
good to meet you, Jess, man. Good to
Hey,
meet you,
you
my
as
brother.
well. Yeah, you
Hey,
as
y'all
well,
stay
bro.
on. Y'all stay on for me when I close them out.
All right.
Guess what? They don't know what I'm about to drop. Tesla. That's the car that I'm about to cop. Yes, sir. Never catch me tripping.